Today guys, on the Everyday Golfer, we are talking about what I think are the best irons that have been brought out this year. Not directed probably at the target you're thinking. I don't know why they wouldn't use them. Possibly the easiest clubs to hit. There's one big talking point. So guys, these clubs are from TAYLORMADE, and TAYLORMADE have had a fantastic year in my eyes. Obviously brought out some fantastic clubs, the Stealth 2 plus woods. For me, the fairway woods have been fantastic. Even the HD range with the woods were exceptional. They've also gone back to the roots and brought out a more traditional Spider, probably their best selling putter ever, one that a lot of people use because of Rory McIlroy, John Ram, and it's certainly a putter that I've enjoyed and can do a lot of good things for you and certainly can help you hole a few more putts. But this club, or this iron, is one that we don't see very often, and I think a lot of it is down to ego. And these same clubs perform as good as any other club on the market, from not only from this brand, from TAYLORMADE, but also from other brands out there, and the same kind of clubs from other competitors. Again, obviously they are versatile. For me, they are very forgiving, probably the most forgiving they've got. And obviously what we are talking about is the Stealth HD iron. So the performing is good. They don't look too bad for me. Obviously they're going to have some bag appeal and some shelf appeal, but that is probably the biggest thing that puts a lot of people off. You can also see, looking down at the golf ball, it looks very much more like, potentially like a hybrid or a utility, and that's throughout the bag. But for me, you can do everything with them. These are obviously designed for players who are trying to get a little bit higher launch, don't always hit the centre of the face. And again, as golfers, probably none of us hit the centre of the face that often. But for me, from this kind of lie, they are fantastic. Launch is nice and high, a little bit of a fade. Up the right hand side, might be rough hopping, but we'll test it with a shorter club now. So this is where people will start to struggle, obviously with the looks. We've got a 9-iron here, plenty of loft on it, but again, if we look down at that golf ball, again here, maybe not as bad, you can't see that back edge, so it does look certainly a lot more chunky than obviously a P790. But this is where you've got to think these clubs are jam-packed full of technology. Again, a little bit draw bias, so we're going to start to see there's a little bit of offset on there. We've also got that rounded leading edge, which is for better turf interaction, so going through the grass a little bit better, going through the dirt, especially in these winter conditions. We've got plenty of bounce on that sole, that wide sole, to help that interaction as well. So it's ticking a lot of boxes. Obviously one big thing for me is sound, and what they have done obviously with the new technology in these, yes, they are bigger, they have got the lower CG, they have made that progressive through the set, so we get the optimum launches and the optimum spins. But for me, the sound, they've obviously spread the weight and spread some dampening from heel to toe, so yes, you get that forgiveness, but you're also getting a nice solid sound. It doesn't sound clicky, which for me is one of the big things when you're going for this kind of set. Do you want it to sound clicky? No, you want to sound it as good if you're somebody who needs this. And for me, the one big thing is everybody needs this club, everybody needs this forgiveness. You can see there off the tee box and out of the rough, I was able to launch it nice and low off the tee to get some yardage. I was then able to get the height out of the rough, and then from here we're going to see how the landing angle works. Again, I've got a 9-iron in here to the par 5. I've hit a 4-iron, then I hit a 5-iron out of the rough. I'm now down here, I've got this 9-iron, and I should be able to see what this is going to do. Is it going to spin as much as any other iron? That's what I'll be interested to see, but we know that it's obviously launching high, so we know it's going to have landing angle for the majority of golfers to help that stop. For me, I'm going to hit this one as normal, so if it comes out high, I'm going to see if it does stop within a couple of yards. We're then going to go on to a par 3 and hit 2 in. If I fly one in and I hit one high, what's the difference? So greenkeeper's now gone, so again 9-iron here, and it looks exactly down the golf ball as I would expect. It does look with a nice top thick edge. With this one you can't see the back of it as much, so it is a little bit, it just looks like a big cavity back club. It's not launched too high, that was really sat down there in the rough. That's come up just a little bit short, but launched pretty good there, felt pretty good. and that was a horrible lie. This club for me, really, from TaylorMade, is probably only one of a couple on the market. So we know with Ping you've got your G430, we know with Callaway you've got your Paradigm X or your Paradigm, but this one certainly is a lot different looking to those. So this is probably maybe closer to the G430, but that's something we're going to test. We're going to have the top 3 irons, or forgiving irons, of the year coming on the channel soon. So comment below, guys, what irons do you think should be on that list? I'll try and get hold of them and put them to the test. We're going to test probably 5 out, see what the top 3 is. The Self HD is doing a lot for golfers, but it's just the looks that maybe is putting a lot of people off buying these clubs. Again, price-wise, very much more affordable than maybe the P790s, but is it because they don't look as good in the bag? So again, the lofts of these clubs aren't excessive as well, so they haven't magically gone too strong. Again, the 5 iron is coming in around about 23.5 degrees, which is probably standard for much closer to a 4 iron, so there's only 1 club difference in that, so they're not going to be power backs. Obviously launching high, not too strong lofts, and again the pitching wedge 44.5, so that's right in the mid-range of some clubs. Obviously your traditional closer to 46, and some of the stronger ones are down at 42, so or even less. Comment below. So I'm going to come in with a mid iron here. I've got a 7 iron here. This is playing 170 yards, so it'll be very nice controlled one here. I'm going to play it as a standard shot to see if obviously it does launch high. Just play this with a standard ball position, commit to the shot. Let's see what we can do. Again, certainly nice and high. That probably would have faded with the normal iron. That draw bias has brought it back, and then that's gone pretty much pin high, so the pin's just at the front of the green. I'm now going to try and flight one down. So this is what you would maybe do if I was playing in different conditions. So let's say I was playing links golf. Can I start to get this down? If this was into wind, even if it was just here, can I control that ball flight, or is it still going to launch low because of the technology? Let's start to see. And now you can see there, I can get that to launch nice and low, and distance wise that one's got a little bit further just because it was running out, less spin, but still I can control that launch. I can change that if I return the club. It doesn't automatically pop, and this is why for me this is probably one of the best clubs that's come out this year which won't be bought. It's a shame for TaylorMade because it's a fantastic concept, but a lot of people won't like the look over the ball. It'll look too big. They start to think, oh, the hybrid irons and the Friends, unfortunately, are going to take the mick a little bit. That's why I know someone like mid-handicap Dave wouldn't have them, but a fantastic club. And if you're getting into golf and you want some irons and you want some that are going to do everything for you, this is certainly a set to consider. Guys, don't forget, if you are looking to get fitted, do give us a call on that number below here at Waterfront. Kyle is our specialist fitter, and again, you can get fitted here for these TaylorMades that we're talking about today. We have got Titleist, Cobra, Ping and Callaway also in, so if you're looking for new clubs coming into next season, do give us a call and Kyle can help you out.